everybody! Welcome all right here back to Sidequesters Multiverse. The show full of multiversal shenanigans and other kinds of crazy stuff. You know it. You love it. That's why you're here on episode 4. Thank you so much for watching and listening right here. We appreciate you so much. I am your Dungeon Master, Turk. And I'm here with 3 awesome role players, voice actors, and people that I love rolling dice with every single week in and week out right here on this fucking show. That's right. Nate, how you doing? Welcome.
Hey, it's me, your boy Nate, Maritime Gamer. I'm here to do some cool stuff. We gotta level up. I've never felt more powerful.
Hi, hello, I'm Ray, or Backstage Bard. I am a bard that's backstage, and I'm here playing Hans Velsing, a monster hunter who likes to cook chef-quality meals.
And hello,
you find out what the meals are made of.
God damn it, Billy! I was trying to introduce myself. Hello, I'm Fishy.
Sorry,
But I'll be playing Oswald. I don't have a flat ass.
Well, this is Sidequesters. I'm really excited because tonight's episode 4. And I've got, some fun things in store. I really like the way this story's kind of been evolving, and we do have plans to do arcs here on this here multiversal show. So we're about almost to the halfway point of this here current arc, which is a lot of fun. Tonight we got some fun shit in store, and so we're gonna get it started. Before we do, fucking cheers, everybody. Thank you for fucking joining us. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here live. Thank you for joining us, Frog Sort. Cheers, y'all.
Yeah, cheers.
Yes.
Feels
now, one last time we do, not one last time, but once again, we do have a very special intro that I haven't even watched yet from Polvo. Haven't even watched it yet. I wanted to watch it for the first time with y'all. So we got the PP show coming up after the intro. So stay tuned. We're going to listen to this intro to get into the vibe of the show once again before we begin role-playing here on this episode 4. Let's fucking do it, you guys. Everybody say potatoes.
Potatoes.
Come watch our PP show. It's our favorite part of the show.
It's a little small.
It's adequate size, to be honest.
Wait, Frog, did you really? Because I love that. I love that so much, dude. Yes. Yes, Frog.
It's still the most efficient way to eat something.
It's a lot more difficult than one would think. It actually requires certain skill to wrap the tortilla in a way that the contents do not spill out.
Yeah, for those of you guys just listening on Spotify, Frog said last week I tried to put pizza rolls in a tortilla, but they fell all over the floor. They tried to take a picture of it. That's what they said. It's very meticulous, Billy would say. You got to be cool. All right,
pizza rolls, they're just designed. It's a whole geometry thing.
Aren't pizza rolls already in a tortilla? Is that a tortilla?
It
depends on your pizza roll. See, your traditional pizza rolls,
they're normally it all in one place.
Yeah.
See, bagel bots are making.
Join us on a journey where the destiny of the multiverse hinges on the resolution of forgotten side quests.
Hi everybody, my name is Polvo, P-O-L-V-O, and welcome to Polvo's Playback, aka the PP Show. I hope everyone got good PP for Valentine's Day. If not, here I am. Let's get into it. Let's go into Sidequesters into the multiverse. We start out by seeing our 3 agents spending the morning having some good breakfast that Hans made. Hans is becoming quite the chef, maybe. We'll see what happens with that. But then the agency assigns them a fuck, marry, kill, capture, or recruit mission. So into the portal we go, and we find ourselves in the land of My Little Pony. Friendship is fucking magic. Anyway, there's been some family trauma happening. Just normal thing. Very normal behavior. And there's a demon on the loose. However, in moments of desperation to save Hans, Billy steps in and convinces the demon to come and play Xbox peacefully. That's the peace treaty. We're gonna play some Xbox. Is that not how you solve problems? But then we learn that our own Oswats may be secretly probing the agency's plans, so can we trust him? That's it for this Polvo's Playback, aka the PP Show. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Sidequesters into the Multiverse. I will see you Sunday for Sunday service. That's right, the PP Show is now your Sunday service on Sundays as well. Get it in your calendar. Anyway, goodbye. Hi everybody,
Jesus
we
Christ,
love
that
PP.
makes me smile. We all love PP around here. Yes, we do. We're a big fan of some PPs. Everyone here, if you aren't, everyone listening, if you aren't already, make sure to hit the description and give old
Is that
Spice a dang old follow,
emotes?
because these are PP emotes. Yes, they are. We have emotes of PP now. They are PP emotes. So if you want to
Amazing.
put
The viewers
PPs
on
in the thing,
Spotify are going to be so confused.
You can show them to your friends.
that's very true. That's very true. They better come to the live. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Last we left off, yes. In the recap, I forgot. Billy managed to persuade the demon named Jerry to come back and play the Xbox. Yes, and it's very beautiful. Now, our story is going to return in a very special place. Yes, it returns. I would like to paint a picture for everybody, if you will have me. We see Oswald's room. It's dark. There are like bottle caps on the ground, some wires flung about. And we see him sitting at an old chair in front of a computer. And the light of the computer screen is the only thing illuminating the room, and we can see his face. On Oswald's head is a large pair of wired headphones that run into what looks like some kind of weird computer sitting on the desk. And Oswald is typing away. You see, this day before, Oswald did probe the couch inside of the briefing room here in the agency to learn information about Billy the Wizard. Now, you do get some information back, but some of the recordings you get are a little bit hard to make out. First roll of the night, Oswald, I want you to roll me a computer's roll to see if you, my friend, can rearrange the audio to make it easier to understand.
That's a 12.
It's a 12, so it's a success. A little bit of a mixed success. So some of this audio, it sounds like there are two people talking on the other side of the briefing room. So they're far away from your probe. It's kind of hard to hear them. If they go into a whispery tone, you can't really make it out. But when they're talking normally, you can easily hear it. And I'm just going to give you a summary here of what the information is that you gather. You can write this information down. You can do whatever you want with it. But here's what I'm going to give you, all right? You learn... Oh, he's pulling out a journal, y'all. I came from the Strobedums, don't judge. Hey, no judgment here, Poobert. Thank you so much for joining us, friend. Poobert. Cheers, bud. Cheers. This is a cheers to Poobert, everybody. Cheers, buddy. You've been a lovely asset to the couch crew. Part of the couch, part of the crew, Poobert. Okay. A female voice, the director, says, I don't know. It seems that it's a curse that causes Billy to appear older than he is somehow linked to his exposure to the dark eldritch energies. I'm just worried that as he delves deeper into the mysteries of his own magic, he'll, learn about this curse as a side effect of him tapping into forbidden magic and portaling around. It's making him grow older. Then a male voice is like,
Yes. Billy's magic is revealed. It has to be rooted in ancient eldritch forces, stemming from a long-forgotten ritual of and some kind of artifact or something that he stumbled upon in his youth. I don't know. His unique connection to the arcane and his ability to manipulate portals is weird.
Needless to say, his travels through the multiverse, he has to have encountered eldritch demons before. I mean, him being able to just be compassionate and share his love with an unlikely friendship with a demon named Jerry is something.
Well,
This is all very...
as Billy grapples with the consequences of his brief accident, he's gonna have to realize where his true power comes from. He's gonna have to understand and accept his limitations. We can help guide him with the help of his friends and his allies. He will embark on a quest to confront the darkness within himself and thwart the forces that seek to unravel the fabric of reality.
I agree. Now, his talent for opening portals could be a focal point of our Sidequesters agency moving forward. I recognize his potential to access these distant realms and even retrieve valuable artifacts. And that is why we have agreed to recruit him to our missions. We must keep a close eye on Billy the Wizard, for his eldritch magic is nothing to be fucked with. Certainly.
Now,
Now, Director, I'll see you soon. And that's it.
This is all good since very perfect. So after finishing with all these recordings and writing down my notes,
Yes.
so I prepare myself for the next day, knowing that the third side quest that you always do is always going to be the most important ones. So I would like to prepare all of my belongings, and knowing that travels and other, what's to like load up on to like tranquilizer darts and like AA batteries. And also, I need a new thing of tortillas. I just ran out. I need more. So, is it
Can
like
we
a
say-
grocery store?
Can we say-
the grocery store since then come back?
You go to a general store and
General store.
yeah. At the general store there is a robot.
General store.
General store. And the robot says,
Hello, I am Cogsworth, the Clockwork Conjurer. I hail from the Steamwork realm. How may I assist you?
I need like an 8 packs of tortillas, 16 packs of AA batteries, and more tranquilizer darts.
Okay. I could throw in a meal ration as well. That could be
Oh,
3 credits for everything.
that sounds great. I was so boop beep, boop beep. So
Accepted.
I don't remember. Okay. Oh, that's all. I just done. I guess I'll go and wait in the comments rooms for my companion.
Say, do you know much about technology?
I say I could be kinds of handies.
and by the way, Cogsworth, he is a mix of clockwork and mechanical marvels. His whole attire is adorned with gears and cogs and steam-powered gadgets, and he's got this big jaw that moves, but it looks like it's just for like visual effect because his speakers seem to be playing all of his actual like sounds that he's making.
Oh God, you're the Steams robot.
Yes.
Oh, it's fucking disgusting. And I was just
Huh?
likes to walk away. Yes,
Wow.
please don't mess with Steam's robots.
Fuck you too, asshole.
No, so you go fuck yourselves, you stupid Steam's robots!
See if I give you a discount next time, asshole.
I'll show you where to shove that stupid discounts, you stupid steamwork coal robot. He's ruins the ozone. You know what? It's robots like you that gives all the other robots bad names. Use you. Where's the use get-offs?
I
That's
never.
believable. I don't even want to be in the same rooms with you anymore. I'm upset. I'm leaving. So, goodbye. Not even goodbye. Just bye.
We cut over to Billy and Han with Jerry the demon in a room. Billy and Han, you two are both standing behind Jerry as Jerry is playing Xbox. He's got his gamer tag, Noob Slayer 69, is that what it was? Up on the screen. He's got you signed into his Xbox Live, so he's playing online with all the other people in the multiverse, I guess. Multiversal Xbox Live. And he's just playing.
Yo, what? That sounds dope.
You two are behind him, just standing there observing, arms crossed. Jerry the Demon seems to be relaxed. He's just playing away. And then, out of nowhere, he starts to rage. He gets super mad. He starts yelling demonic things at the TV. And Billy, you understand this to be just like angry cuss words. He's just yelling them at the screen. And just before he's about to throw your brand new Mad Catz glowing controller down on the ground, you hold out your hand, Billy.
Jerry, no.
And he freezes in place. And in your
Be
mind,
careful with that. Hey, it's got the cool underglove, Jerry. That's the good one.
you think, you set that down. And he does. And you look down at your hand to see that your hand has this darkened black eldritch energy floating around it.
Yeah.
And it seems to be like controlling Jerry. And he sets the controller down and then the magic stops. And he looks at you and he goes, which is like, what the heck, man? I thought we were friends.
I don't know. That's the first time that's ever happened. Hey, Han. You will get me Doritos.
Me? Me? You want
I don't
me to
know.
get you? No, I'm good. What the heck is a Dorito, Billy?
I don't know what it is, Jerry.
Hi, the world. Hi, Story Dad. You guys shout out to Story Dad. Hi, buddy.
Oh,
Thanks
hey,
for
what
work.
up? You kicked butt on trivia.
Hell yeah, he did. Hell yeah, he did. And Jerry's just
But no,
standing
Bill-
there, though. Like,
Let's see. I would be. So you gave me the moon gold equalizer last campaign, and it keeps me like from getting like advantage on being frightened or madness. So I would like to get close to this creature and try to like stare into it and maybe like, because with my monster background, I kind of want to see if I can get a vibe. Like, is it under Billy's control because of what happened in the multiverse? Is this something else to do with specifically Billy? Like, just trying to read it. Would you say that I could do that?
yeah, absolutely, I can. And I think with your background, you can roll me an insight, and you can roll it with advantage. That's what I'm
So
thinking.
I'm gonna grab the gun. It's a gold flintlock.
We've got props, baby!
Look at
Couch
it.
coin
You're making
right
it into
there.
liquid.
Props.
Yeah, dude.
Props for props.
Props
So-
for props, dude.
What?
Sick.
I never get air horns for props.
I'll get you next time. I promise.
Listen here, Oswald. It cannot be about you all the time.
We always have to blur your props on screen.
But yeah, so I pull it out, and I guess like holding it, I kind of want to hold it like a club, almost like, because you can use a flintlock as a bludgeoning object, because this back end really does numbers on you. So I'm gonna get up close and just kind of look at him real quick. I was like, Billy, I'm about to stare into this man's eyes, and I don't know if that will trigger him. Will you do me the honor and make sure that he does not accost my person?
Hey, Jerry. $20 says you don't let this guy stare into your eyes. Yeah, he's good. He'll do anything for $20.
Roll me that insight there, Han.
Insight.
Oh, I could do this now. Wait a minute.
Right. Insight. Is this
Oh, yeah.
normal or with advantage?
With advantage because of your monster hunting background. 2
Those
19s.
are two 19s, my sir. I think I will take that for a 21.
All right. You look in this demon's eyes. You can tell that, quite obviously, the magic that was emanating out of Billy's hands was controlling this demon for the time that it was. When you look into the eyes of this demon, you can tell he's from this eldritch realm, and there's some kind of connection between this eldritch realm, this eldritch demon, and Billy the Wizard, and his newly found eldritch powers of some kind. You don't know if he was controlling the demon specifically, or maybe something the demon's connected to. You have no idea. But what you do know is that at the drop of a dime, he stopped him. And the demon itself, from your 21 insight, he has no ill intent. He's trying to get by. It seems that what he has said previously about being trapped in the nightmare realm and didn't want to be there, he's a product of his upbringing, right? So,
Right.
yeah.
So I will finish staring into this man's eyes, and I'll look back at Billy. Say, Billy, let's step over here for a minute and let our friend get back to playing his game.
Walking. All right.
First of all, Billy, there's 3 things I would like to say. Number 1,
Okay.
I'm sorry. Being thrown into places and universes, it's all new to me. I'm a very black and white raised type of guy where
Look out, he's
something
gonna
looks
get you.
evil-
You gotta duck, quick duck. Sorry, Han, you were
No,
saying.
no, it's important things, I'm sure. But no, I legitimately, this is all new, and you seem to be more grasping it. I see something evil, I want to kill it, but honestly, staring into this thing's eyes, I don't think it's evil. In fact, I feel like it's just afraid and troubled, and I would feel remorseful having killed it. So again, I'm sorry for misjudging your judgment, but at the same time, sometimes you do need to confer with the group before you just do things, you know. I mean, I know you're you and everyone loves you and everything, and maybe no one's told you this before, but if you go unpredictable, it's hard for your teammates sometimes to, you know, I mean, you do you. I'm not going to tell you not to do you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Billy does Billy.
I'm new to being on a team too, so I don't really know what's what's the word I'm looking for? The colloquialisms that people do on teams. I just kind of normally do my own thing. So, but anyway, thirdly, did you have powers before you came to this agency? Like, and I know you could like teleport realms and stuff apparently, but could you do the whole Eldritch? You do that?
There was one time Fizzle and I got really fucked up, and I was all like, Fizzle, make me a sandwich. And he was like, I'm doing it anyway, you dick. Do you want one? I'm pretty sure I convinced him to make me a sandwich.
I could picture Trash Can saying that.
That's exactly what I could picture too.
Right.
Yeah.
But again, the Eldritch speaking the language of the, like, did you do any of that before you came here?
No. But
No.
there's a lot of time that Billy's kind of lost. It's been quite a while.
On this
I don't
linear
know,
journey, on this linear journey here in this timeline that we find ourselves in, speaking to this Billy, because I assume there's multiple others. Actually, I have a theory about where this man may have come from, but it's a very long shot in the dark, Billy, and I don't know if you're ready to hear it.
Okay, go for it.
What if the thing that can control demons and dropped off this creature into a My Little Pony universe was actually another Billy?
That could be something I would do. I'm not saying it was
Right?
me.
Like, yeah, like it just knowing from the few episodes of time and place I've been with you, Billy, I find myself recognizing that you're crazy, but in that
Well,
like,
thank you.
oh, yeah, well, I mean that in the nicest way possible. But
He didn't miss
yes,
it. Hi, girl box. Sorry.
but yes. Anyway, Billy, you seem
The-
like the type of person that would find humor in dropping
While
a
you're-
demonoid into a happy.
Saying this, the demon puts down the controller, Jerry, and he grabs a chair, and spins it around, and he sits down next to you guys. And he turns and he points at Billy, and he's like, he changes his.
Wait. I
Really?
think, I think maybe, dude, I was like controlled into doing what I was doing. I remember, dude, I wanted to open the build thing, open the portal to bring cool to the little pony world, but I might have been mind controlled into doing it, dude. The feeling I just had with you, dude, was the same feeling I had before that other guy kicked me out of a portal, dude. Now, he didn't have a mop like you, dude, but he was an old guy.
Well, no mop, no Billy. That's the trademark. But maybe it was something
And-
else.
Hans, that whole time, all you heard, you don't know any of this. All you heard was,
Uh-huh.
Every now and then there's like a Billy, Billy.
Hard.
Yeah.
It's the one word that doesn't translate.
Chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
Well, Han,
So,
your theory might be a sound one. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong, mostly because I stopped paying attention. But it's possible that there could be some dark and evil, mysterious force trying to work against us. But the only thing that doesn't add up to Billy, why would it be a bad thing to bring cool to a place? I don't understand that. That's what everyone wants.
I understand. Maybe it's the whole murder of the civilians and then reinstituting their corpses into walking abominations that further try to mutilate and murder other people that might have been the issue.
No, that's pretty cool. I mean, I didn't.
No, Billy, it's not. People want to live and enjoy their lives. They do not wish to die horribly.
Right. Sometimes I forget.
Right.
Maybe I'll workshop this a bit more. Maybe Oswatts will kind of know. He's smart, sort of. Sometimes.
Sometimes he is. I still
Maybe,
haven't I don't get him fully, but I understand. Like he's a man from the future. The whole tortilla debacle. Again, I'm willing to part on some things, but some things do not need to be wrapped in flour. It's a personal opinion.
Just wait until
Alright,
Oswatts gets a couple thousand years in the future, and he realizes that tortillas are just the start.
fuck.
Do you care
Does
to
this
elaborate?
conclude our interrogation, or do you want to ask Jerry anything else before we move on here?
Billy, can you translate for me?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Jerry, do you know what these crystals are? And I'm not actually holding them. It's like very CSI, like with like tongs. I'm like touching these crystals that are like in a container.
Yeah.
Crystal.
he like goes over, he gets like a cup from Billy's dirty ass sink and puts some water in it, and then takes the crystal and puts it in the water, and then he drinks it. And he hands it over to you.
Oh,
Go on. Drink the
this is-
crystal water.
I don't know what it is, Billy. What did he say it
What?
was?
How
What
long
did
do
he
you
say it
think?
was?
Han was sitting there thinking about these damn crystals, and then I pulled some shit like this. You got to keep them on their toes.
I'm gonna
should be
roll.
fine, Han.
I'm gonna roll on a just a D20, and on a 10 or above, I'm chugging it. On a 10 or below, I'll hand it to
What you
Billy.
could do, you have a cooking skill. You're very versed
I do.
in cooking. He just basically made some tea, so you can roll an investigation. That's what you could do for him.
Investigation. All right.
Yeah.
It's a 17.
Nice.
Nailed it.
You dip your pinky in it, swirl it around, you smell it, and it's like the water's the same
human.
color.
No.
It dissolved. It almost tastes like a mix between the sweetest salt you've ever had in your life and also a little bit of garlic and like some ginger. These are like seasoning rocks that he had with him.
I will take a full. I'll take a full sip because I guess I'm interested in trying foods from everywhere because of my ideas. So yeah, I will.
As he takes a sip, Billy
Dude,
kind of
man.
ducks and covers a bit.
Those were a gift from the other crazy guy. They're like just really good like tea crystals. I mean, people use it to like season food or whatever. Super rare, super valuable.
Wait a minute. Billy's gonna take the tea crystal. He's gonna like to take it, just take it out of the cup and then smash it on the counter and just.
Okay, roll me Constitution.
All right.
I was making for Han. Oh no!
Oh, that's in that one. Yes.
Finally.
Billy,
I
you take
do
the
have a
line
+2.
of the salt crystal. And I know people don't do like things on that ones and skill checks, but I do. You take the line of the salt crystal and you hit the ground and start seizing. And then the demon walks over and he's got a little cup of tea and he's just standing above you and he's like, he like nudges Han.
I wish I could understand you to figure out if there was a cure for this. Currently, the man, Billy, he gonna die probably. He might die. This could be the death of this Billy.
I don't know.
Yeah, and also, I don't know if you actually understand. If you understand me, put your hand in the air.
No.
All right, this is literally not a either
He puts
or
his
way.
foot in the air.
Oh, good. We're getting somewhere.
I don't know.
Cool. All right, Billy, are you a medic? Oh, medic. Because there's a medic
No.
anywhere.
Billy, you wake up from the craziest trip you've had in your whole life. Go ahead and improv. Tell us what you've seen.
Billy, during his time underneath the salt crystals, we'll see about that here in a second. He's had a whole new life. Billy was working a boring office job. He had to fill out TPX reports every second Thursday. It was the fucking worst. It was a pretty mundane life. Billy eventually met a lovely person, and then he got cheated on multiple times, and then died alone. And then after he woke up, he was Billy again, and everything was great.
Okay. Yep. And then Jerry looks over at Han as you sit up, and Jerry's like, all right.
I'd like to do, knowing what Billy knows, can I do a history roll to see if he knows this supply?
Sure. Go ahead.
I want to see if I know this brew. You know what I mean?
This strain of crystal.
What would you want me to roll on this? History again?
You can roll history. Yeah, if you've got it. What do we have history in this system?
No, history's a thing.
No.
Streetwise. Hell
I was just
yeah.
gonna say streetwise. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's a
That's
6.
a 4.
Damn.
Fucking
You
And
have No idea what this strain is from.
Can I see what Billy's doing and try to maybe assist and try myself to see what this is?
Sure.
Seeing that Billy almost died.
Yeah.
Going to snorts to
if you,
salts as
I'll
well.
roll it, Billy. You see, you literally probably just died, Billy. I'll take. Let me see what I can ascertain.
That's how it is. Once
I can't prove it.
Starts living.
That's a 14 plus 2 plus 2, so that's an 18. I gain. Actually, hold up. I think I gain advantage. Yes, I have advantage on wisdom checks to buy or sell illicit goods and services because of my.
You, from your time spent in the library. Oh shit, we're getting a raid. Sing it, Fishy.
Oh, hey, what's up, Proteus?
We have just been raided. I wonder who it's from.
Look at Fishy's hair.
Special.
Father that doesn't pay child support and left
A
me
very
along
special couch crew artist and performer and an amazing voice actor and roller derby player. It's Proteus. Cheers. Thank you so much for the raid.
Fishy, how was your birthday the other day with your dad?
I don't know about all that, but everyone here, if you're not already, make sure to go follow Children of Proteus. We're trying really hard to get them to 1,000. We're trying really hard. So if you haven't already, get over there and follow Proteus. All right, they're an actor and performer and an artist right here. So go follow their other channels, support them. All right, let's do it. Poobert knows. Hi, Poobert. Anyways, what did you guys miss? Billy just, classic, drug things, and Han is rolling to see if he knows what the drugs are. So here's what we're going to do. Han, from your short time spent in the library before you headed over to Billy's room for this interrogation, you read a couple things. And one of the things you read, the reason that this works, is because you read up on other realms. In the books of the library, they have some books about realms. Some of them half empty, some of them don't have much information, like people have only gone there for a short time, so they haven't really filled out these books yet. They don't know a lot about these realms. But one of the ones you read about was called the Saline Sanctum, and it was a realm of salt elves. And they play and deal in these crystals. They consume them, they snort them, they live by them. They are like a holy symbol to them, and they use them as a currency. The Saline Sanctum.
Right. And based off of my knowledge and reading in these books here, would I understand the street value of the amount of crystals that we recovered?
The amount of crystal that Billy took, probably, let's say, to translate to you, I'd say about 20 credits. The amount in the tea was worth about 10 credits. The single crystal you have left is worth about 20 credits from the Saline Sanctum. So they're about single crystals like a dub sack, basically, essentially.
Fair enough. All right.
Lots of drugs references here on Sidequesters, right on Thursdays. That's right, babies. So you don't like normal tabletops? Talks with us about drugs and murder.
It's Billy here to tell you about drugs.
This is an
You don't
adult
like
show.
tabletops. I could be a table bottom. Just kidding. Anyway,
That was a good one.
thank you.
I would love to see an all fucking crew of table bottoms playing together. That would be such a good show. Bunch of drag queens even.
We're not playing tabletop. We're not playing tabletops. We're playing table bottoms.
Table bottoms, yeah.
I rolled to get seduced.
All right, so Billy, these are salt crystals. I read up on this in the library before coming to talk to the Jerry. These are incredibly rare. They're used as seasoning. They're for the gods. They worship this stuff on this elf. And can you say the name one more time so I can make sure I spelt it correctly?
The Saline Sanctum.
Saline.
No, I'm pretty sure that it's wizard meth made by my alternate reality / the one I'm based on.
No, actually, Billy, I don't believe so. This is actually...
I used to sell with a partner back in the day. We broke bad so hard.
Right. You seem to
broke bad all over the mountain.
I must say, like, do not think that I abhor your criminal background. Like, can I tell you a secret, Billy?
This is a very long interrogation scene. But you know what? We're riding it out, baby. Continue on. Cheers.
But I must confess something secret to you, Billy. I have a criminal record.
A badass.
I have done many things for many people for many years.
That's cool.
Honestly, I like to pride myself in my abilities to know my prey and my quarry. And right now, I'm hunting a person who finds it humorous to drop, as nice as Jerry may be, throw this poor person, into a place that they do not know, causing mass mayhem, murder, death, re-death, eating, zombies, murder and mayhem. I want to find this person who has caused this pain. And I want to make them sunny side up scrambled, maybe on the side with a plate of bacon.
Well, you make very good
Sometimes
breakfast, so that's nice of you.
Thank you. I also make lunch and dinners. By the way, what do you want for dinner
Most
tonight?
cannibal things you've ever
Actually, let's go find Oswald's. I need to take y'all's menu orders for tonight. Let's go
I'm
find
sure they want
Oswald's.
the same thing as me, spaghetti and crayons.
You guys begin walking. Here's my only question. Do you bring Jerry with you?
No.
If he wants to, I'll ask him.
No, really. He turns back to the system.
All right, peep you later, Jerry. I bring you some spaghetti.
Row!
And we're gonna hit the skate park later. He's pretty cool.
You guys walk up the hallway. You meet up with Oswald, who's carrying a bag of stuff, raging about some clockwork robot that just pissed him off.
Stupid clockwork robot. I'll show us the stupid steams. Man.
Hello there, Oswald.
Boxing jokes. Hello, Hans.
Hey,
Oswald, were you being racist towards robots?
Suppose you know how the stupid steams robots, they try to act like there's like every other robots, but we know they're not.
Did you say steam-powered robot? That's got to be the
Han,
coolest.
keeps
That's
up.
got to be the coolest sounding thing I've ever heard in my life.
I want to like slams Hans against the wall, and I want to be like, Hans, you sit here and you listen to me close. Not ever
I have
or
one
do I
rule.
ever want to hear.
I have one rule. You may only harm a person in the party if they're willing to take it for roleplay purposes. Hans, do you agree?
I would
It's only
say
for role plays.
I let him pin me, but he's gonna feel my gun pressed up against his abdomen the moment he does.
Don't you
Shoot him.
understand?
Shoot him right in the gut.
Right now. Jesus, Billy, shut up right now. We do not respect Steam's robots. For once, they were run by coal and they're ruining the ozone layer. They're not very green, and we do not count them in the electronics world. Do I have myself clear, Hans?
Clear as mud, bud.
Alright. Now, can you get your morning woods out of my abdomen? And do I have to say, well, nice, good job.
That's my guns, you idiot.
Call it what you want, but we all know what's going on here.
Listen,
Well, howdy, partners. I hate to break up this lovemaking you guys are getting into right
Raven.
now. It is me, Raven. Hi. Hello.
Oh, that's so Raven of her.
She just
know.
appears out of nowhere. That is so Raven.
Well, I came up the walkway, but you were busy sticking your wood. And anyways,
Oswald might be a Nazi.
What?
Oswald.
What?
We cannot have Nazis
we
working
can-
here at the company. Is this true?
He's just really into like not liking
Okay.
steam robots. It just feels very.
He's not.
extreme.
He's not a Nazi, Billy.
It's
So,
mostly the
anywho-
accent.
You boys, you three, you've had a few missions, and I do believe you're past your beginning stages of getting set up, learning the way things work. Now it's time for something real, and we do have something real ready and waiting. As well as we do have a rival team who will be working on a separate mission at the same time. All of you guys will be ranked accordingly. But
Rival.
we have already spoken with them, and being that this will be your first real mission, you can feel free to take today however you want. if you would like to go and do this mission, we got it ready. It does involve cars. It's very fun. But also, you're welcome to go to the shops. You could retake your training courses. You can go hang out at the bar. You can do whatever you like. Of course, you would not be forced to take this mission, but as soon as you're ready, just meet us at the debriefing room, and we'll give them else a call, all right?
Cars, you
Thank
say?
you, Raven. Yeah.
Yes, very cool cars, Billy.
Thank you, Raven. Once again, your beautiful face shines ever bright in the darkness that is this universe.
You are very welcome. And thank you.
Do you know how I can get a kitchen installed into my bedroom?
Well, yeah, actually, we do have some folks that do upgrades to dorm rooms. You can get a spa installed, a game room, you know, an armory, stuff like that. But all these things do cost you credits. We have some folks from the construction realm. We got Bob the Builder, stuff like that. They're all here, ready to go. And if you would like some upgrades, you know, just go over to the common room. There's a couple little areas where you can place your orders. Although, only being rank under 10, there's no way you guys have enough for that just yet.
You know what, ma'am? I do not need you telling me what I can and cannot do.
That's very true. It's very true, Han. Very true.
You have a fantastic day. Goodbye.
You too as well. She turns. As she walks her hips, you could tell she's like moving them further, like on purpose as she walks away.
What,
Like
you
out of
break
sass.
something?
Or because she knows
Must
you're
be a
looking.
lower back issue.
I don't.
Maybe she has the pigeon toes. She should get some
Yeah.
proper shoes.
You should always
Maybe
put some
she's from a
talcum powder
universe
and
where
keep
they're
from
all pigeon
changing.
from the waist down.
There you go. So at this point, it's up to you guys. Whatever you want to do.
Well,
If you want to meet some more people, you want to redo the training, you want to go on your next mission. All right?
well,
I
personally,
suppose next
gentlemen,
mission.
look, if I may, gentlemen, first of all, again, it's wonderful to be on a team and assigned with you as we do this thing, blah, 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 blah. Are both of you hungry? Because I feel like I could cook something for both of us, for all of us real quick. I wanted to get your orders before I run to the common room to get everything ready.
Are you going to do this for healing purposes?
Yes, this is to prepare and use my. We leveled up, chat, and I took the Great Cook feat, so I can prepare food that is great and provides nourishment, and my friends who eat them can regain hit dice during combat. So, yes, always good to. Before we go on this adventure, it's like I feel like you always got to eat on a full stomach, right? You got to go. You got to eat on a full stomach, and you got to go on an adventure on a full stomach. Those they tie hand in hand.
Yeah, okay.
So, what would you like to eat? I will cook you anything.
I've already mentioned it back in the dorm room, but
Breakfast burritos.
Breakfast burritos for Mr. Oz Watson. What did you say, Billy? I'm so sorry.
just a casual order of spaghetti and crayons.
Spaghetti and crayons. Crayola, okay, or do you prefer the off-brand of the, the
Okay.
white mop?
I'm not a rich connoisseur. Crayola is just fine.
Crayola, perfect. Thank you, fantastic. All right, gentlemen, give me just a few moments here, and I will whip us up some food.
Christ.
So I do that. So I guess we go to the common room, but however we want to roleplay this out.
You run over there. The only thing I do want to mention to you while you're getting all your supplies is that you go to a place called the art room to find Crayolas. Because, of course, they don't have those in the kitchen. While you're
Right.
in there...
I mean, they're
you
cooking
meet
crayons.
a very special, small little fairy. And she's got like a bob cut that's like black and green. And her face is full of piercings. And she's super nice to you. And she's like, hello, hi. She like flutters around. She's like, how can I help you? Welcome to the art room. We don't get many visitors here. How are you
Oh,
doing?
howdy. So, pleasure
Hi.
to meet you. My name is Hans Wilson, and may I get your acquaintance?
Well, yes. My name is Cynthia Flyers. I've just been running the art room for a little while, and it's good to see some new people. Are you here to do some art? We're doing a very special thing today where we're painting records.
Oh, that sounds quite interesting. Unfortunately, they have sent me on a mission, so I'm having to be of most haste, but I was wondering if I might get some crayons from you. I have a very special dietary request.
Of course, yes. Well, we do have a selection of crayons. We do have the edible ones. There's the non-edible ones as well, the toxic
I'll
ones. They
take
color
both,
better.
actually. Yeah, I take both,
Okay.
actually. I feel like they would like the texture, variance between the two.
Okay, all right. That's cool. Your name was Han? She hands them
Yeah.
to you. She flutters over and flutters back. She's like, okay, well, we're going to do our painting. Please come back. Feel free. We'll be here. We do get Scruffy, the janitor, here. He's one of the only, like, mainstays here in the art room. Who would have thought?
Well, I will definitely come back. I promise you that. And also, do y'all do any, like, just out of curiosity, any sort of, like, sewing or, like,
Yes.
needle
Yes,
point?
absolutely. We have needlepoint on Thursdays. Of course, we do sewing on Saturdays. Yeah. And you hear like a splatter noise. You look over and you see Scruffy the janitor just like throwing red paint at a canvas. He's like, oh. She's like, yes, his paintings are very derivative.
Visceral.
And he, like-
You could feel the passion.
In the red paint with his finger, he draws boobs. And then he pulls out his mop and goes to the wall and starts mopping off the red paint. He turns and sees you and he's like, Scruffy.
Well done, sir.
Yeah. So yeah, please come back. We have needlepoint, all different kinds of fun stuff. Turns out, badass agents don't really like to do art very often. So
And that is a crying shame. Well, if I see one of the little scanners for the credits thing, I'm gonna like wave my hand over it and think one credit and just be like, to donate to the arts always, and just here's a credit.
Goodness. Thank you so much.
I'm always believe you got to donate to the arts.
And I'm gonna take it off your, because I'm keeping track now, baby. All right, and you get your crayons. You go back, and you cook up the foods. And just very quickly here, describe what you've made for these lads, just very quickly.
Oh, for the breakfast burrito.
Also, because you still don't have a kitchen, roll me a survival check.
Yeah.
I thought Oswaltz would be the painter of the group. True, huh? Out of game. Does Ray do any art? No, but Spice does. Their partner, a part of the couch, a part of the crew.
If you consider voice
Ray
work,
is the art.
if you consider voice work, music creation, sometimes writing scripts and books, then yes, I create art.
No, we don't.
It's a 13 total.
All right, so it's good. It's not magnificent, but it's good. It's good.
I know where there's a kitchen. It's in the common room.
Yeah. So you present these foods to these guys, and
So yeah, I will. So for Oswatts, I will make a breakfast burrito, but inside of it there will only be eggs, scrambled eggs, cheese, and a sausage. And it's going to be a German sausage on the inside, but it's going to be cut up in different, with like kind of fried bits on the end of it, all kind of like melded together. I don't want any vegetables in it. I feel like you put vegetables in a breakfast omelet, a breakfast burrito, it defeats the purpose. So that's going to be the burrito for Oswaltz. And then for Billy, we have a almost spaghetti and crayons with, there are certain crayons that have been, the paper's been removed, and I soaked them in a red wine reduction sauce, almost like a bolognese. And then there are, and that's kind of like the brightly colored crayons. And then for the more muted colored crayons, I use those almost like a Parmesan shaving on top for the meatballs. And because of my feet, the food tastes great and provides optimal nourishment.
Normally, I just stick mine in the microwave. This is good.
What the fuck? All right.
And if I may,
Right.
I would like to make one more meal. And it's going to be a Cobb salad.
Okay.
And if I see the director, I'm going to give them the Cobb salad.
Nice. Okay.
When we go to the briefing room. I'm going to have
Right,
that
because
on
they're
hand.
allergic to corn.
Nice. Nice.
That's
All right, you guys eat up, which means
is a euphemism.
during a battle, what is it? You get to roll 2 hit dice. Read it again for me.
You get to regain up to 2 of your spent hit dice.
Nice. So, like, if you take short rests in between, then you could spend of them hit dice. Now, one thing I'll mention, after you guys eat up and enjoy, you're headed back, you see the little robot next to next to the briefing room, the healing robot, and you see a little sign on top that says "Sale only today." Instead of 10 credits a heal, it's 40% off. It's only 6 credits for a full heal at the sign. If you guys want to take it.
I'm
Full
still
health, baby. Good to
fine.
go.
I'm only down 1. I don't know if it's worth to use the entire. Excuse me, is there like a. How do I know that this machine is optimal? I'm not from here. Is there a way to. Like, I could
looks
have like
at you
a
and it's like.
test?
Yes.
Yes, there is a free trial, you said.
No.
No, there's not not free trial? Amazing.
We don't understand.
So you will be given the free trial then for the healing?
No.
No, yes? Fantastic. I'll take the free healing.
You're wrong.
Or are you right wrong?
No.
Wish Mandroid was here. He'd just bang it.
I mean, I heard robots were easily confused. Apparently this is not accurate to the future or whatever reality we find ourselves in.
This is
Um,
the root of all evil.
Can you say that one more
Imperative.
time? What was that?
Who seeks our advice?
Who seeks it? I thought you were just a healing robot. What are you? Who are you? Yes.
Farewell.
So do
Robot
we
disconnects the
leave
call.
now?
I was gonna maybe use the service. I don't know what the hell happened.
You chose the wrong dialogue options is what happened.
I think you might want to back up there.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Goodbye, machine. Hey,
Really
Machine.
impressive.
you see, the machine likes me. Maybe we'll come back next time. And all right, machine, calm down. I'm taking.
Of the mind.
Well, maybe I'll hit you up when I come back. We'll go on a date or something.
You
Oh
are
God, I
going to
shouldn't have
adjust
promised
these
this.
limits.
I think I've overcommitted. I regret this now. Oh no. Well, I'm gonna go get lost into another reality and do something about cars. It's totally not to avoid you or relationship commitments. I have a friend you might like. It's a whole story. Anyway, goodbye.
Your sacrifice won't be in vain.
Dudes, how'd you score us with the coolest robots ladies already?
Anyways, Han, what say you?
Stunned, perplexed, and honestly trying to still process. I guess I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I wanted to try to shoot my gun before we went out in the field, but is there a place that I could do that safely, just as a practice shot?
Yeah, it's some poor
yes.
jump in the other reality.
Yes. There is a shooting range.
Okay. I just want to try
there is.
once as a flintlock, and then I want to extend it and try to do the long barrel shot.
Nice. When you get there, Scruffy's there. Scruffy greets you. Hey, Scruffy. So, like, one, you wanna shoot? You wanna practice around this a credit?
Okay.
All right.
I'll take two rounds then, I guess.
Okay. All right. Sounds good to me. All right.
Everything costs money here. I thought this was the future where everything was supposed to be all together and organized, and the great commune and whatever.
Oh
Capitalism.
no, capitalism wins most times.
He
Pretty
pulls a lever,
depressing.
and these like humanoid-looking things. They look like they're made out of like silicone and rubber, but they look like real humans. They're like stuck in place. Look like they're pretending to like run, just like appear out on the range. They're, I don't know, like 100 feet out. He's like, what range you want?
Put one at 10 feet and one at 500 feet.
Okay. And they zoom into place. He's like, shoot away, and he steps back.
Now remember, Han, bonus points for hitting Scruffy. That's how I won last time.
I'll keep that in mind, Billy, and I'll fire as the flintlock. So
Nice. So, explain to me and everyone else again, how does this work? This gun is very cool. Well, you can explain it as you go. How about that? So just a first
this
shot.
is the moon gold equalizer. First of all, it's made of moon gold, which we were told is a very valuable substance between all the realms. In fact, this was so valuable that if I chose to sell this gun, it would cost around 20,000 credits or something in that high of a price range. It's very rare. I can shoot it as a flintlock, which is just 2 shots in the chamber. And I can shoot it, and it doesn't have disadvantage if it's close or within 5 feet of a target. So I get no penalties on shooting it from too close. And then as a bonus action, I can transform it into a long-range rifle and shoot over 1,200 feet away.
Nice. Hell yeah.
So with my first shot, I rolled a 21 with the flintlock in its shortened form.
21. All right, sick. I was like 17. No, 21. Cool. So you shoot the long range one away. You're like,
Oh, this is is short.
you hold it, and you don't see this, Han, but you're looking up the scope, and Scruffy sees this. You just hear him go, whoa. And then, Billy, you see this too. The flintlock kind of glows.
Geeks and freaks, a part of the couch, part of the
oh,
crew.
One day Turk will let me out of the
No.
basement.
You get back to work, Nate. You stay in that basement. You work for us
Yeah,
now.
Nate.
Yeah.
You're gross. Smelly. Get back down there.
That's right. Cheers, buddy. Thanks for 31 months. God, time flies. The flintlock begins to glow right before you fire it. As you put your cheek up to it to fire, it glows a little bit. And then you can see the bullet going through almost like space-time, but it's just like going through the air. There's like air like
rain from above.
Yeah,
Can I
fuck
have
him up,
bathroom
Proteus. Get
privileges
him.
again?
If you want bathroom privileges, I already told you that's 1,000 bits, not 100. I understand you're dyslexic, but you need to get back to work. I'm just kidding. Thanks for 100 bits, Proteus. Cheers.
He's not
He's
kidding.
like
We're all
the
afraid.
worst boss ever.
It goes through
No,
the air.
he's let me go
You
out
can
on
see
vacation.
the airwaves coming off of it as it hits this thing in the head, and then it explodes, and blood goes all over the walls in the shooting range. And Scruffy's like, good shot. Got one more.
And then I'll reload, and then I will magically use a bonus action to extend the barrel for the 500 feet shot, 500 foot shot, whatever.
Very cool.
And,
I already did the 500. Okay, so let's take it back. You shoot it right in front of you, and it explodes, and blood goes all over you and Scruffy, and he's like, I hate
Coins
my
are
job.
raining from the fucking sky.
All right, you may use the bathroom.
Potty break for all
Congratulations.
the chained up couch cats
Hey,
in the
take
basement.
you with you.
Oh, thank
Everybody
God,
only
finally.
gets 5 minutes. That's it. I'm going to finish this with Ray, though. It explodes. Scruffy's pissed off because there's blood all over him. He's like, I hate my job. And now you transform it for the 500
transform
foot
it.
shot.
And I'm going to, try 500 feet.
Thank you for the 1,000 bits, Proteus. It's very nice.
So that
Thank you
is
for
a
supporting the fucking
16.
show you're a part of, Proteus. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
16. It's pretty good. It doesn't hit it in the head, but it hits it in the chest on a 16. But as you
and I will-
scope in on this thing, you see the scope like magically fucking moon gold like turn into a bigger like ACOG 8 times scope in front of your eyes, and it like zooms into this thing. And Billy and Scruffy, you guys see almost like this scope like attaches to Han's eye, and as it grows, and then you fire. You could see this thing perfectly, and there's a little bit of bullet drop, and it hits it in the chest, and the chest explodes. Scruffy's like, "Hey, it was a good shot. It was a good shot."
And
now,
as it hits, I'm going to expend the vicious shot and do an extra 2d8 of damage.
and this
so
is
it'll
technically a non-humanoid creature. Is it non-humanoid or demons that it does extra damage? to?
non-humanoid. So anything non-humanoid.
So you could do the extra D4.
What two? So it's like a
Whatever it
D.
is,
So it
D4.
just it does an incredible, stupid amount of damage, and it heats up the barrel so much that the gun melts back to the flintlock version, and also I cannot move for an entire round because it is such a powerful shot.
What I want to
Man.
say is that you can't move because it's on your eye here. It's like you can't move. Yeah. because it's magically imbued into your eye.
6 seconds later.
Yeah.
Didn't the recoil give him a black eye?
Well, that was a good shot. I'm gonna clean up now. Yeah. You're a good sharpshooter. You're a good one.
And he's impressed. Everyone else is impressed. With this impression, you hear the robot, the supercomputer, through the speakers, and it says, I don't have more voice lines. I'm waiting for Big Jim, so I'm just going to make it up.
Right.
Very well done, dickhole. How about 3 SQ points?
Pretty good.
Still don't know what that means, but thank you. All right, I'm good, gentlemen. I just needed to test out my new toy and cook y'all a delicious meal before we go out on the field. I'm good.
All right.
I'm happy.
Do you guys want to take 5 to use the bathroom?
Yeah, I better gotta pee.
All
So I'm worried that if Proteus uses up all the bathroom time, I won't get any.
No, that's why I went ahead and went. It's been 5 years since we started this. Like, that's the first party break since.
Yeah. You went on ahead and went. All right. Well, you guys go on ahead. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with us on that break there. That was a fun little break that we did. If you were here live, you get to see me and Oswald's talking during that whole break. So, you guys ready?
Yes.
Yeah? Ready for the next bit? Okay. You guys head together. After the shooting range, you meet up together and head to the debriefing room. When you get there, you walk inside to see not only the director standing behind all these things. Oh, and to help your guys' visual minds, I do actually have one thing to help with this. Let me see here. If I... There it is. You guys see not only the director standing there, but she's also there with 3 other people. One of them you've seen around a little bit, kind of like walking around. They're like a kind of dark, brooding kind of character. Another one seems to be some kind of robot. And the last one seems to be from some kind of water realm. And they're standing off to the side. The director sees you 3 and she goes, welcome back, you 3. Very excited. You guys decided to do this quest today. We're actually, you can come around and have a seat. Hello, Billy. How are we feeling today? What? You're muted. Hello, Billy.
Billy,
How are we
Billy, get
feeling
on this
today?
realm.
Have a
Get on this
silencing
realm's
spell, I guess.
frequency.
They're good, but I almost lost my glow-in-the-dark Mad Catz controller. But it's fine now. It's okay. Turns out, maybe I can control things. We'll see. Billy's good. How are you?
Interesting. I'm very good. You 3 guys, have a seat, and all of you sit around the table. She's like, so, we're actually sending you guys on a side quest today that we actually have a little bit of information on, and you guys actually have some options. But before we get into what's coming up next, and we do a full debriefing, you should know that this is connected to another quest in the same realm that these 3 will actually be going on. You guys will be doing kind of like a simultaneous quest together. You guys are all about at the same ranks, so we're all going to be judging all of you for future missions that we have coming up to see who should go where, kind of who's the best at what, etc. I'm going to go on ahead and introduce to you, this is Dreadblade, the Dark Knight. He hails from the Shadow Realm. And Dreadblade looks like a brooding warrior clad in like dark armor, adorned with all different kinds of crazy runes, and he has this crazy sword that seems to be like sucking the shadow out of the room. She's like, hello, Dreadblade. This is Oswatz, Hans, and Billy. And he goes, oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. The people we will defeat.
The Shadow Realm,
yeah.
man. I played a 13-year-old boy in cards once, and I banished him to the Shadow Realm real good. I got him good, I did.
I don't like you.
Oh. Okay, well, maybe you don't know who I am. I'm Billy the Wizard.
I know who you
know.
are. You're an icon. People speak of
Oh.
your doings.
Thank you.
Like
I'm
the
not too
time
comfortable with it myself.
that you got all of those gnomes to live in a tree and cook and make and bake cookies for you for over a year.
Yeah, of course. The marketing was great. We sold a lot of cookies, gave a lot of people diabetes, I tell you.
Don't like you. She's like, yeah, and also we have X1T3R. This is the cyborg. He has emerged from the cybernetic wasteland. X1T3R is a formidable cyborg with enhanced strength and agility. Hello, X1T3R.
Hello.
Right. You guys can see that he has all these different kinds of like cybernetics and stuff. And he's like,
I'm here to assist everyone. Over.
It sounds like he's on our Xbox Live lobby.
I have played.
Well, maybe you'll meet up with Noob Slayer 69. Get your butt whooped.
you know Noob Slayer 69?
Your voice changed.
You know Noob Slayer 69?
That's better. Yeah, we're roommates.
You're roommates with Noob Slayer 69?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. He almost broke my Mad Catz controller, though. That wasn't cool.
Can you give him my gamer tag?
I suppose.
It's X1T3R rules 5432.
With a Z or an S?
With a Z.
Makes sense. All right. Any dollar signs?
No.
You gotta get with the times, man.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's them. And lastly, but not leastly, this is Aqua Azure. She is a miracular mage from the oceanic depths. Hello, Aqua Azure. Good to see ya. Also kind of a cybernetic kind of person. How are ya?
Hi. What's going on?
Oh, nothing. Just introducing you to everybody. Everyone say hi to Aqua.
Howdy.
Hello, Aqua.
Oh.
That's an odd thing to say.
Hello is an odd thing to say.
I don't understand.
I think you have pulled someone here who doesn't understand what's happening, Miss Director. Also,
this place.
Sure, Miss Director, ma'am. This is completely random, but I pride myself in being a good chef and a judge of character, and you struck me as a Cobb salad type of person. Am I correct in my assumptions?
Yes.
I made you a Cobb salad.
Oh. Well, thank you. She reaches across the counter, she takes it, and she sets it next to her. Thank you so much.
You've got to let me know how it tastes. I do want to make sure that I seasoned everything just so.
I will indeed. I already had a big lunch today, but what I can do, I've afforded it. I paid for it. I'm a big food fan. And I've actually got a hyper fridge that actually preserves leftovers and food in their current state, which is awesome. Ass trap. And then this robot comes in.
So,
will you please take this food here and put it in my hyper fridge?
Yes.
Thank you so much, Ass Trap. I appreciate that.
That's stupid.
Ass trap.
If you ever have any other dietary restrictions or needs, wants, desires, just know that I can cook up anything for anyone.
Well, that's good to know. Thank you so much, Han. I appreciate that.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing, Aqua. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. So, are you guys ready for your mission debrief?
Of course, I feel like we're ready, gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
Changed my briefs today. Does that count?
Absolutely, Billy. Good job.
All right.
She says,
I did change my cool graphic tee.
I see that. It's no longer D&D with me. It looks like Hops and Dragons.
Yeah, it's 96 butts to butts. Get it? It's a butt thing.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Pretty funny, Billy.
You guys hear that? The director said it was funny.
Yes,
It seems
Billy.
he might be hating on you.
So,
what?
You three. I'm sending you three. Well, I guess all of you to the realm of death race. You three are tasked getting there, finishing a race that wouldn't have finished. The race was never finished, causing the things there to be more valuable, causing the people to upvolt and riot. This race is going to be televised. It has been so long since this race is finished. They're calling it Super Bowl race. Now, before we send you guys in there, we have managed to secure a couple different vehicles. And we would like to give you as a team the option to pick which vehicle you want to drive in this race.
So,
turns.
are we driving the vehicle together as one vehicle, or is everybody just so person?
You will all be in one vehicle. Every vehicle needs a driver. They need a mechanic, co-pilot, and a gunner. You may decide amongst yourselves whomever wants to take those positions. But the co-pilot will be activating, the gas, the other different kinds of things that the car has the ability to do, as well as repairing if need be. And the gunner, of course, will be shooting. It's up to you, whomever wants to do whichever thing.
Billy loves the gun. Put me up there.
I've never driven a car before, but always wanted to.
Gentlemen, wait a minute. Let us not be hasty.
You discuss the co-piloting.
No,
we call dibs.
Gentlemen, please stop begging you. We're in front of people. Gentlemen, can I speak to you, please, in the corner of the room?
Yeah, okay.
I mean, sure.
I'm literally going to, with consent,
Jeez, now you're offending the robots, and that's kind of messed up.
Not even listening to Oswatts. With consent, I would like to grab both of their clothes and drag them towards the end of the room.
Nice. I don't know what consent means.
Y'all gotta just say yeah. You agree.
Yeah.
You all agree?
Yeah, okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right.
Dragging you guys over. Gentlemen, I know that for the last 2 missions, we have not necessarily thought things through before acting. And while that may have been a boon to us in the past, I do not like losing, especially to people that recently just learned of your existence, Billy, but apparently hate you. I do not like those type of people, and I do not want them
They
to
don't
win.
hate me. They're cool.
Billy, sure. Whatever you say. Gentlemen, I understand that you are all very special and very wise and very whatever you are from wherever you're from. But, Oswatts, what would you say your strength is? What would you say that you thrive in more than anything else?
Not them jeans.
I mean,
You seem like
what the fuck? You coming for my soul today, bro? I swear to God, I will beat your old
Let us
ass.
remain focused.
Look, I'm just trying to get you in the gym, man. I've been inviting you, and you don't want to go.
I'm holding the magic moon gun. I have the conch shell.
Oh, it's just because you got the coolest loot doesn't make you.
This does not concern you, Aquafina. Anyway, gentlemen, Oswald, you are very smart. Would you not think that it would better behoove our team for you to be the one that is, making repairs, being knowledgeable about machinery? I don't know how to do that. I know how to point a gun, click, and shoot.
But
This is what I was.
Drives the car before.
But what? Okay. So, do we care about winning or not? Because if we want to just say, fuck it, and do whatever we want to do, then sure. But if we actually want to do this mission right, get whatever notoriety, obviously they want to test us here. Obviously they're looking for Billy. You know this more than anyone. They're trying to like, ooh, is Billy actually worth everything? We got to put him up against our number one
Billy
team.
was everything. Actually, I mean, he is very useful in every situation.
And this is what we all know. Billy is a special sunflower beam. That's
you're saying a lot of words, but if you want to use the gun, you could just say you want to use the gun.
Again, I feel like it would be
Which
better.
Is pretty selfish, considers he already has like 8
I don't think it's
now.
selfish.
I call it the
gentlemen.
dibs. I mean, but I'm willing to give it up.
I don't know how to, gentlemen, I don't know what to do in this situation. For the past 2 times, they told us to go to a realm and not fuck anything up. Billy straight up murders a gentleman. We're told to go in, guns blazing, hands free, and all of a sudden Billy's making friends. I can't do anything. And now it seems like every time that there's a presented thing in front of me that I might be good at, one of you wants to take it away from me. And you calling me selfish.
What?
Oh. Yes, okay, fine. I guess I will push the buttons. We haven't even gotten the cars or anything. It's very.
What do you like to do, Han?
I'm sorry, gentlemen. It's just if we're going to work together on as a team, we've got to be team players.
I don't
Maybe
think
no one is a
Billy has ever had a problem working on the team before, though.
Is that a fact? Have you been on a team before?
Most of them
Oswald?
are dead now.
I wonder why. I would like to stay alive. I have many more recipes to craft and create, many more worlds to explore, and apparently some alternate vision of my future that is very uncertain. And I would like to be able to see that and be able to maybe one day start my own family. And I can't do that.
You would like to be on the gun.
Yes.
Family is
okay. Let's go.
As
well, you could do the driving if you want. I'll press buttons.
It's fantastic. That's all I wanted.
Well, it seems, boys, this is a very good team building exercise for the 3 of you to find your positions and to agree with one another where each one of you stand. This seems to be the perfect mission for each one of you. It seems you guys have come to an accord and now understand a little bit more of where each one of you stand.
Oh, let's find a cat.
Sounds good.
All right. Now this is good news, boys, because you 3, if you 3 were to come together, you don't know what you can accomplish.
It's 4 now.
The supercomputer has come to us and told us the potential that the 3 of you have. And on this mission, we will be putting you to the test against a rival group. No offense, you guys also have a lot of potential. But if you guys can manage to agree upon things and come together as a team, you might finally be able to help us and help the Sidequesters agency. For each one of you has the potential to do so much, and that's why each of you have been recruited here to the agency. Play to your strengths, boys.
That sounds like a lot of work, but okay.
Okay, now moving on, there are 8 car selections here that each one of you get to pick from, and we're going to let you guys go ahead and pick first. Now, she waves her hand to this, like, projector thing, and, like, in the center of the table, this, like, car shows up, like, in this, like, blue beam, like, projected kind of, like, virtual reality kind of thing, and it looks like a muscle car, and it's spinning in a circle. She's like, the first option is the muscle car, which has more power and more speed, and I do actually have, hold on, I'll be able to help you guys up with these. If I have, I'm such a smart fucking cookie here. I've done things so you guys can be able to see things. And you know what? I know, I'm smart. This is straight out of the book, baby. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Maybe I'm not as smart as I thought.
I think you're pretty.
All right. Thanks. I appreciate that. The first thing we have on summon here is a muscle car.
Ah.
The muscle car has a +5 strength. Now, strength in a car is your speed. Your dexterity is your ability to maneuver objects. All right. Your constitution is your ability to take damage if being shot. The first thing we have on junction here is a muscle car, if you so choose.
How many people can it seat?
Of course, it can seat 5 people, but this car specifically, and all the other ones, they have a turret attached. So you've got a driver, a passenger, and a turret gunner.
What else do we got?
We have, she pulls up another image, and it's of an ice cream truck, but it uses the stats of the minivan, which has a 7 to its PAX, which I don't remember what PAX was. I don't know. But it's a minivan.
Can you mount a giant flaming clown head on the top?
You bet we can, Billy. If you want a giant flaming clown head. I'm also going to allow you guys to fill in descriptors of this bad boy. This is all improv here on these cars, if you want them to be something specific. But I'm presenting you with stats. So we got an ice cream truck and a muscle car. We also have a race car and a sports car. All right. The race car is the fastest, but it has a -3 to its constitution to take damage, as well as the muscle car has a 0. Or sports car has a 0 to take damage. All right.
That race car is totally like a very fucked up and guts out Lightning's McQueen from like the Cars movie.
Sure.
Like his
I
tongue
pictured a
still
3-person
hanging
pod
out.
racer.
Oh. What? There's no pod racers on the list?
There's no pod racers.
Bullshit.
So, now, whom did we decide was going to be the driver? Was that Oswatts?
That is me.
Okay.
He's never driven before.
You're going to be behind the wheel of this bad boy, so you will get the final vote, all right? But each one of these cars has a different, also, weapon. So the gunner, you have the option between a machine gun, a Gatling gun, and a flamethrower. Okay? And the passenger, you have the option between smoke, oil, and also flames. You get to pick 2.
Oil and flame sounds nice.
Machine gun for the gun.
All right.
Wild card, baby. Smoke and oil.
All right, they'll do it.
And I guess we're going to be taking the ice cream trucks, because that's definitely the best ones, and I can't wait to see the ice cream trucks PNGs that Turk is prepared for us next week.
I've prepared nothing. Not
He is
like
prepared
perfect.
nothing.
Okay.
You got all next week to rip P&Gs of Sweet Tooth.
I didn't. Okay. I did know how far you guys were going to get tonight. So can I just, obviously we're not getting there today, but for next week, everyone watching, I do have a special thing prepared. You guys want to see it?
Of course.
Yeah, I know you do.
Of course.
Oh.
Oh my god.
This is great, but
It's amazing. It's
It
so
is
realistic. Oswald needs a steering wheel, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I can set up the scene so he's on the other side.
And then
But
I'll sit beside him and I'll laugh like...
These are like... There you go. These are like visual aids. It's an England car, Oswatts. There you go.
I believe the term is European, but okay.
Yeah, it's a European car, yeah. All right.
Those doors we drove into us the briefing room.
So, you've got your team. You've got what you're going to take. Now, we're going to be sending them off. They're going to be in the same world. One last thing here in debriefing, you should know this realm has a 25% connection to our current realm, but this is no longer a beginner mission. You guys will actually be earning credits by doing this mission, and you will be earning more than just 10 SQ points. All right, this is a real SQ mission. Going in and finishing this death race means a lot to the multiverse. Additionally, I should state, if you manage to get first place and retrieve their prize and bring it back here, you will get additional SQ points and credits for the item they have. We believe to be some kind of relic that the agency needs to put in a vault so no one else gets a hold of it. We don't know how it got there, but all we know is that it needs to no longer be there. So if you can manage to get it, good. If not, we'll have to send someone out to get it later.
Is this the prize for winning this race?
This would be the prize for first place.
And in this folder, do we know what, and I'm basing this off of our last couple of places, do we know who was supposed to complete this side quest? Like what they looked like, their mannerisms, personality?
Well, the side quest was of this realm. It was a mission that was supposed to be completed. I do believe it was a bald man with blondish stubble. Could have been of Australian or English descent.
Was he here perhaps trying to transport something?
He could have been trying to transport something. Yeah,
And maybe he was trying to transport or something too.
Maybe. He had a real gruff voice, and I think his name was Jason Statham, something like that.
Statham. Of course, I should have known it was Statham.
Could have been. So,
All-American Jason Statham.
Is there like a photo of them in the file of what they look like?
Sure. Yes. Absolutely. Yes.
Can I ask the director?
Questions.
Do we have access to a room or a a costume place or someone who does makeup? Do we have any of that here in the
do. Absolutely. Cynthia Flyers, she's a part of the art department. She does a lot with the makeup and stuff like that. Yes.
Well, using my impersonator ability that we leveled up for, I can have advantage on charisma checks to disguise my identity to appear as someone else. So I would like to use this ability to try to look like Jason Statham person.
Okay. Talk like
you gotta do the accent now.
I gotta make the roll. I gotta make the roll.
The accent. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We don't have to role play on it. Go ahead.
Okay.
Make the roll.
That's a 17.
Nice.
Let's do this.
It's pretty successful.
Right, so here's the deal, right? Boys, I think we gotta get ourselves in a car. We gotta drive a couple of kilometers probably in a distance. I am Jason Statham. All right.
Wait a minute. Statham, you show your face around here to Billy? You're looking to fight.
Billy, it's been a while. Listen.
I knew you'd come crawling back.
It's so convincing. You convinced your party.
It's really not. It's this Hans Velsing talking. I'm wearing a disguise, Billy. You see?
Wait a minute. Statham, how did you eat Hans Velsing?
Quickly. Boiled. With a couple of cabbages on the side. You know. Jason Statham stuff. Now, if we complete this side quest, it's like we were never there.
Nice.
We run into the other Jason Statham.
I'm going to take that right there. What I want to start doing, I'm going to talk a little bit of mechanics right here, right now. Moving forward, I'm going to start using a percentile die. Okay? And every time you guys do something that alters the multiverse, you're going to get a +1 to that percentile die. Every time you do something to stop, you're going to get negative bonuses to that percentile die. So if there is a 20% chance that you can alter the multiverse. If I roll a D100 and get above, like this right here, that's a 2. That's a really good roll. If I roll a percentile die and get above that 20%, then it's actually going to affect the Sidequesters realm. But if you manage to do things like disguise yourself like fucking Jason Statham, that will give you bonuses on this multiversal expedition. So I'm going to go on ahead and give you a -2 to this expedition for dressing up like the character you're going in to act as. I love that so much. It's beautiful.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Right.
Hell yeah. Okay, now, Oswatz, you had something.
Fantastic. Now I want to stand in front of the other team, and I want to ask them questions. Oh, is this the Mr. Death Knight? Have you ever driven the car? And will you be the ones driving the cars during the death race?
I'm
Also
sorry.
drives the car. Where's the gas pedal?
Well, go ahead, Mr. Death Knight. Hold on, let me get it here. Jesus. He's Dreadblade, the Dark Knight, looks at you and he is like, I've driven a car. Well, it was more like a carriage. 2 horsepower. But they were good horses. Have you ever driven a car, Mr. Oswatz?
Absolutely not. So that's why we shall be formidable foes.
Yeah, good.
Now, say if you was to have like a driver's license number for your carriage driving, what numbers would that be?
I don't know what that is, but
it's worth the chance.
It would probably be
matter.
number 1, because I'm the best.
I mean, we can try it. It's not that it was matters now, but in the future, you won't see it coming. So it will be great. Thank you for all your times. I wish you all of luck, and I really hope you don't win. So,
what was that?
Good luck.
Off with this place.
There is. I don't know what that was all about. You got me?
I gotcha.
All right.
Okay. Sounds like we have the real race off. Or death race?
What's wrong with you?
I'm sorry, the Death Knight. He's a race. That's my bad. I didn't realize he is in the multiverse. That's trying to be politically correct is sometimes hard.
What are you doing?
What?
I don't understand. You sure about this?
Man, this guy sounds like Mandroid got to him.
No.
Do you need your ports cleaned? I can help clean your ports. I got pretty good at it. Yeah, okay. You know what, guys? They're on the other team, but I'm not just going to leave them like this. All right, let me get in there. He's going to just like... Oh, wow, you really got a lot in here. Wow. Mandroid, you really outdid yourself.
20-minute Billy montage.
Just taking out piles of Mandroid fluids.
Oh.
No.
Kinda gets a beat to it.
Yes. Never mind. Thanks.
My name is Billy. I'm here to rap. Better watch your ass or I'll bust a cap. Billy Bean rapping all day long. Hey, you lost my beat.
Can you moonwalk? Hey, I'm not your mama.
Who is? Do you know my mom?
I'm having way too much fun. Okay. My friends, the debriefing is over. You have a little bit of currency, each one of you, to spend at the shop before you decide to take this adventure. The director looks at all 3 of you and says, "Well, boys, it seems you've come together as a team. I know you've been through a lot, but this race is going to be a wonderful team-building exercise for all of you. Make sure you do your best. And whenever you're ready, please go to the portal room and we will meet you there.
How are we gonna fit a car in the portal room? That's just crazy. But we'll try. All right, let's go, guys.
Don't worry about that. Okay. Is that just breathing? It is! Hi, Spiced.
It's way more science, Frog Toys. Way more science.
Tonight's episode turned out to be a completely inside of the agency episode, but I don't want to rush anything. I think this was great. All right? Now, this means we get a full episode of Death Race next time. So what do you guys do to
Fucking Death Race next episode.
To finish off your day? What do you guys do? We'll start with you, Han. You look a little disgruntled. We'll start with you. What do you do to finish off your day?
I don't think he's disgruntled. I think he's actually kind of proud that he finally stood up to both Billy and Oswatts and kind of like put that foot finally down. So just feeling good about that. So going to go to the common room. I know that you mentioned there were people that I could potentially inquire about fitting my room with like its own like chef kitchen.
Yeah.
And so I want to go inquire about that.
So the coolest thing, if you actually, you could look at this later too. If we go to the Everyday Heroes book, there is actually, if we go to like equipment and stuff, you can actually go to bases, and bases can have expansions put on them. So I'm actually taking this idea right out of the book, and each one of them can have like an armory and other kinds of shit like that, and so we're actually going to follow those rules, but each one of these things will cost you credits, ranging from 100 to 1,000 credits, to be able to put these expansions on.
Is the person who's doing these expansions, is there a way to maybe try to trade this last spice crystal I have for this kitchen expansion, and maybe like using my selling of illicit goods and things, maybe hype up the value of it?
I pictured it like a machine thing that you like input stuff on a pad, but because of that, actually, let's switch gears here a little bit, and you go over there and there is a machine with a little pad, but there's also like a little metal stall, and it says like gnomish inventions, a little gnome behind the counter, and he's like,
hey there, Bob. How's it going there, Bob?
Hi there. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Hans. I'm one of the newer, I guess, individuals working here at the agency. How do you do?
I do good. Good to see you.
What's your name, that I might address you?
Bob, the builder.
Very nice to meet you, Mr. Builder. I was looking to add a chef's kitchen to my domicile and wanted to see if that was something you could do for me.
I could do that indeed.
And how many credits would that run me?
So I'm looking at this here right now. I actually want to find it because I think it mentions something about that. Hold on.
We're trying to lock in that guaranteed healing for the boys, chat.
Right. Regulars kit. Hold on. Bulk stuff. Nice. Shields. Sorry. I've read this book.
You get a microwave for the spaghetti and crayons.
I should write down like page numbers. Goodness. Archetypes, classes. There was like a bases bit that I see. Binoculars, vehicles, military vehicles. Here it is. Price level. Nice. Home.
Okay, Bob. Well, if you want a kitchen installed, I'm talking full kitchen. Marble countertops, nice black and white cabinets. We bring in a whole full set of stainless steel, merchandise for you to be able to use, along with a nice stove, everything else like that. But we can cut you a deal. Being that you're here in the Sidequesters agency, we always cut deals for agents working directly here. This would be a price level of 2. That's going to be 200 credits, Bob.
200 credits, you say? Fantastic. Well, I actually have, and I will reach into my pocket and pull out the crystal. Are you familiar with the familiar with the titillating and absolutely otherworldly wonders that the Saline Sanctorum provides?
I am not.
This is what we call a flavor crystal, imbued with magic of elves, worshipped as a deity and a god. This entire crystal can make any type of food delicious. And I think someone of your stature could make much use of this much crystal.
Let you do deception, but because everything you said was actually true, roll me persuasion.
And again, with my criminal underworld contacts, I gain advantage on streetwise checks to buy and sell illicit goods and services.
No shit.
I will. Yes, indeed.
Mr. Builder. Hello?
This is 16. This is 16.
All right.
Yes. I could make that trade with a little bit of credits on top.
Alrighty. How many credits on top of it? I could do 20 credits on top.
Yeah. Goodness, I was thinking 100.
Well, let's see here. What else could I have? I have $5 from 1980s America. I don't know how many credits that would translate to over here.
5 credits.
25 credits. I'm haggling at this point. 25 credits.
Plus or minus 1.
You get an extra 1 there to your 16. Hey, if chat helps
17.
you 3 more times, they gotta help you 3 more times. Yeah. Come on, chat. Do you want to help this guy? I'm gonna finish my drink here. Cheers, y'all. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. God, it's been fun. Do you, Fishy? I see you and Nate both looking at something heavy right now. You guys have plans to end this bitch off?
Plus or minus 1.
Let's see if I can help with the bartering, but no.
An 18.
No, it's not really. I'm pretty good for this session. Right? As all you're gonna see is just Oswald's typing away to his keyboards late at night, and then probably falling asleep.
Plus or minus 1.
But all's in preparations for the big race. Things have been put into motions that haven't been put into motions for 1,000 years. And now is the end of going to war.
Do it. All right, that makes it a 21.
All right, so that's
Billy's going to pop out to where the race grounds are going to be.
That's fine. I'll trade it to you. The crystal and 7 credits. But I cannot include the sterling silverware. You're going to have to find your own spatula. But I'll give it to you. The crystal and 27 credits.
How about we throw on a free meal a day, and I'll cook you anything you want.
Oh, you going to hold yourself to that? Because you know where to find me.
I do know where to find you. I'll just put you as part of my crew whenever I make breakfast in the mornings.
All right. I will take flapjacks, 5 of them, every day. Blueberry syrup.
You got it, Bob.
All right. Then you have yourself a deal.
He outstretches his hand. You shake it. Tiny little gnome hand. He puts on his hard hat and starts grabbing equipment. Oh, what's up, Stronghold?
And you bribe him? Yes, you can.
How's it going, friend? How you doing? Okay, Alvin. Hey, you know what?
And I would assume this now keeps me from having to roll a survival check to find a kitchen to cook in.
It does. It does. Very well done. Billy, how do you end off this night before you go to the big race? You said you're going to go there?
Well, he's just going to try to reach out to some contacts that he has. Billy got a new feat thanks to the level up at Global Contacts. So we're going to use that. Just kind of reach out ahead of the time. I'll talk to you off stream for plans, Turk. It'll surprise the audience.
No, go ahead. Have you decided on the name of your contact?
No. Maybe we'll chat name it next session or something.
Okay, that's fair.
Might be the way to go.
We have an idea because Billy has a new feat, right, where he gets to contact anybody. In each realm he goes to, he has some kind of a contact because he's been there before. We had this idea for it to be the same contact, but that multiverse's version of them. So if we go to a horse realm, it's still his friend, but he's a horse now, etc.
Yeah.
So make sure to come back next time because we're going to allow you guys to name this thing. And by the name kind of develops the personality that I'm going to give to this character. So make sure to come and join us next time. And we will call that as a win. You reach out to them for sure. For sure. Okay. And that, my three friends, is where we end tonight's episode. Did not go the way I thought it was going to at all, but I loved every minute of it. I loved every minute of it. We're going to come back for a quick 10-minute short rest breakdown out of costume to hang out and talk with y'all and talk about moments that we had tonight. Maybe get some more insight and stuff like that. Those of you guys watching here, watching the VOD or the recap on Spotify or YouTube, thank you so much for watching and listening. Please subscribe or rate the show. We don't ask for that kind of stuff enough, but it really does help us out. Everyone that is here live, we're going to come back out of costume for our short rest and talk with you guys. So don't go anywhere. And before we do go, we haven't done this yet tonight because we did a weird break earlier. We're going to do a thumbnail pose. For next week's episode, I want each of you guys to pose as you would inside of a death race car. All right? Do your poses. Are you driving? Are you flipping switches? Are you holding a gun, machine gun? You know what I mean? Stuff like that. It's YT, Spiced. Oh, also, the bot froze earlier, and I have not refreshed it yet. Thank you so much for reminding me, Spiced. I appreciate you. All right. No, Fishy's getting something. Fishy's getting something. Fishy next week. Speech us out. That's right.
They're going to remove the steering wheel from their car at the moment.
Do it.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, but that sounds like a lot of work. So we're going to use 3D printing filament reel instead.
Nice. Sorry,
just hold the top
it looks about the same.
Tell the missus we said hello, Poobert. Hello, Mrs. Poobert.
Perfect.
There you go. All right, everybody. Ready? Give us a pose. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Hope you guys hooked that up. If anyone got good screenshots, please let us know. Post them in the Discord. We're going to be right back in 5 minutes, everybody. Don't go anywhere. We love you.
Followers, hey, what's up? Subscribers and resubs, Sora, Maritime Gamer, that's me. Elvie, that's Elvie. Cheers, Proteus with 1,100 bits right here on the show. Thank you for that. Bunch of mods, raids, Proteus with a 9.
Give it to him, Fishy.
Let's ride. Will Han Velsing be able to finally cook the meal of his dreams? Will Billy find out if he's truly the Eldritch Wizard? Or does he have no idea? And will Oswatts be the driver to be able to save us during the wacky races? Find out next time on Sidequesters!